In Creo Parametric, if you want to modify the dimensional tolerances in your model, if that model is set to an ASME or ANSI tolerancing standard, then you need to have your dimensional tolerances displayed or enabled. In this video, we will take a look at 4 different methods of doing that. So let's say that I am in a model, I'm doing some MBD, I've got some different dimensions displayed in my graphics area. I click on a dimension in order to modify the tolerances, but in the dimension dashboard, I can see that tolerance is grayed out. I click on it and nothing happens because I can't access the tolerances. That's because my tolerances are not displayed. So the first method that we will take a look at in order to turn them on is through our config.pro options. I'll go to File, Options, Options, and this opens up the Creo Parametric Options dialog box. I will go to the Configuration Editor category on the left-hand side. This opens up my config.pro options. I'm going to scroll down in the list to the end, and down here we have an option called Tol Display. In order to be able to see and modify your tolerances, this needs to be set to yes. The default value is no. That's what the asterisk means. So I will click on the drop-down list and change this to yes, and then click the OK button. It prompts me if I want to save this in my config.pro file. For now, I'm going to choose no, and the dialog box closes. If you take a look in the lower right-hand corner of the graphics area, we have our tolerance table that shows our default tolerances. That means now we can manipulate the dimensional tolerances of our dimensions. All our dimensions automatically come with tolerances. So I will click on this dimension again, and now in the dashboard, I can change the tolerance mode. Right now it's set to nominal. I'll change that to plus minus symmetric. And here we can see the default tolerances. I will change this. Maybe I want this to be plus 0.05 minus 0.02. And so it updates in the graphics area. Let me deselect the dimension, and that closes the dashboard. Now, in order to change that, I just scroll through my list of options. I'd go to File, Options, Options, and again, Configuration Editor. I've got a really long list here, and sometimes it can be hard finding the different options. And so in order to facilitate that, you can add it to your favorites. And so I will choose Add to Favorites, and then click the OK button to get out of here once again, and I'm going to get out of there. So let's say that I want to turn off the display of my dimensional tolerances. Now when I go to File, Options, and Options, and then go to the favorites, which is what it opens to, here we have a drop-down list where we can change it. And I'll set it back to the default no, and then click the OK button. No, I'm not going to update my config.pro file. You'll see that the tolerance table disappeared, and now this is back to being displayed without our different tolerances. Okay, for the second method of turning it on, well, you can also do it from the options dialog box, but in a different location. I'll go to File, Options, Options, and then let's go to Entity Display. And if I scroll down in here, we have Dimensions, Annotations, Notes, and Reference Designators Display Settings. And so here we have Dimension Tolerances. I'm going to change this to Show All Tolerances. Now I'll click the Apply button, and you'll notice that we have our little tolerance table again. Let me click OK to get out of here. No, I'm not going to change my config.profile. And then we see this dimension with its tolerances. We can go to this one, and for this one, I'll change it to symmetric, and I'll leave the 0.01 value and deselect. So there we have that one displayed. For a third place that you can access the controls for your dimensional tolerances, you can add it to your Common tab. And I've already customized my Common tab. I've got it located right here. And so I can deselect it from that location. If you want to edit your Common tab, you can go to File, Options, Options again. On the left-hand side of the screen for our categories, I will go to the ribbon option. And so here is the common tab. You'll notice that this says that it is the global tab. In other words, this is the tab that is available in every mode of Creo Parametric. And here's where I have tolerances added. If you want to find it in the list of all different commands, you have a little field that says filter commands. I'll start typing tolerance, TOL. Here you can see the command and you can add it wherever you want it to appear in the ribbon. Okay, let me cancel out of here. A third place where you can add it is your quick access toolbar. So I've already customized my quick access toolbar for things that I like to get to very quickly, like my model properties. Speaking of which, I'll show you that in a moment. We can add commands to our quick access toolbar. The icon all the way on the far hand side is to customize the quick access toolbar, and I will choose more commands. And this takes us to the file options dialog box. Here we are on the quick access toolbar category, and let me select where I might want it to appear. Then I'll filter my commands once more, TOL. And by the way, I strongly recommend that you customize your ribbons and your quick access toolbars for anything that you're using quite often. So anyhow, here is tolerances. Let me add it over here, and I'm happy with that location. You can see a preview of where the icon appears. So that's good. I'll click the OK button. And so if I want to turn on the display of my tolerances, I click on that, and here are the different dimensional tolerances. Let me click on this dimension, and I'll change this to being shown as, just for different, to be different. Let's make this basic. And so there we have the box around the dimension. Let me deselect. If I don't want to see my tolerances or even that basic box, I can just access that from the quick access toolbar. So there you have it, 4 different locations. You can get to it from your config.pro options. You can get to it from the entity display category in the options dialog box. You can add it to your common tab. You can add it to your quick access toolbar. One thing I want to mention, if you've done all these different things, you're like, hey, I still can't access my dimensions to change them. Well, you're probably using a tolerancing standard other than ASME ANSI. You're probably using ISO DIN, DIN. So if I go to File and then Prepare Model Properties, that opens up the Model Properties dialog box. Let me scroll down in the list. And so here we have our tolerancing standard. I can click the Change button if I want to change the standard to ISO DIN. But if you do that, your tolerances will be driven like by a tolerance table, and so you won't be able to change them. Let me hit Done Return, make sure I'm still in ANSI ASME. And one last thing to mention is that display of tolerances is controlled separately in your models, your parts and assemblies, versus in your drawings. And so here I am in my part model. I can see my different dimensional tolerances because I have that turned on. Let me change to a window with a drawing. And so in my drawing, I've got this drawing view and I've got some of those same different dimensions, but I do not see the tolerances. Well, I've got to turn on my tolerance display in the drawing, and that's controlled by a drawing.dtl option. Again, the detail options pertain to this particular drawing. So I can go to this drawing's options. I'll go to File, Prepare, Drawing Properties, and here we have detail options. I will click on the blue change hyperlink, and it is going to open up this dialog box with all the .dtl settings that I can modify for the drawing. Once again, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom because I'm looking for the category that controls dimension tolerances. And here is tall display. Right now in this drawing, tall display is set to no. I'm going to change it to yes, and then add change. And let's click the OK button and close. and repaint the screen. And there we see our different dimensions with our tolerances displayed like it was in the drawing. Again, these are taking their values directly from the model, so that's how you see them showing up in here. So there you have it. That's how you can turn on the display of your tolerances when you are using the ASME ANSI standard using all those different methods.